Shalom, welcome, Mr. Rakam Kapash. Giving all praise Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS. Honor that to the brothers on the highways by teaching truth in all sincerity. Okay, this is just a video off of what the apostles have been covering with this so-called debate with this guy on the screen here, Pastor William Bell and Captain Tazarek on Sarnet's TV channel Black News 102. Okay, in this debate was covering basically will it be Hebrews or Christians that are going to be saved from the destruction, right? And this guy puts his points across, some crazy doctrines that they uphold, okay. But he made a point later on. I'm going to touch on both those. Well, this topic and the one I'm about to mention. He mentioned that how if only the Israelites are going to be saved, how would Abraham, Isaac, righteous men like Noah, Moses, it's like not Moses, how men like this are going to be saved? Okay, if only Israelites are going to be saved, okay, because they weren't Israelites per se. Okay, that really just a lack of understanding of the scriptures. Okay, and I just wanted to touch on that, man, because really Israel have always existed before even Jacob was given that name. Okay, before Jacob was even given the name, Israel spiritually already existed. Okay, it is the line of the righteous. Okay, going all the way back to Adam. Okay, now in the beginning, all things were made in the spirit. Okay, now there's categories in the spirit. Okay, the categories are sons of God, sons of men, and sons of the wicked. Okay, that's how they were categorized here on earth. Post flood, pre-flood, Slakia. Okay, there was no nations per se that was set up, at least none that are written in the scriptures, but we do know those three categories existed because they were mentioned. Okay, that line, the sons of God, which is really the line of Adam. Okay, those selected from the line of Adam. Okay, because they were jotted here and there, because not every descendant from Adam was of the righteous. Okay, we all know about Cain. Okay, but from Adam came the righteous. Okay, now like I said, collectively they weren't a nation. That shows you this. Okay, they were just men throughout the ages. The Most High, opened up to, gave them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay, the Most High set them up to be righteous. Okay, now after the flood, okay, what we know is the nations were established, and it was promised to Abraham that his seed, okay, going through Isaac and going through Jacob, will be established. Okay, and what Israel really is, okay, again, the name means he Prince Power, which effectively means son of God, which is the same terminology that was used pre-flood. Okay, what Israel is a nation of those righteous. Okay, collectively. Okay, they all came back through the line of Jacob, through Israel. Okay, and they've been put in this nation. Okay, as one collective. Okay, I mean Israel is like it's like a football team in a sense. I mean, I could compare it to other things, but in Israel, Israel is that star team. Okay, and the Most High wants the star players in that star team. Okay, so in the team itself, you got sections in the team. Okay, you got your starting 11, you got your subs, and you got your reserves and stuff like that, right? Now, the elect are like the Lord's starting 11. Okay, the righteous. Okay, these great men that we read about in the scriptures, men that are written in the holy book. Okay, that's like your starting 11. Okay, your subs is kind of like, your the rest of the 1/3. Let's put it. Other good men. Okay, not esteemed like the elect, but good. And you got your reserves, which is like the kind of like the rest of the nation of Israel. Now they're all in the star team, but there's obviously rank and ability and all that kind of stuff here. Okay, but you could apply it to the same as like in war. You got your elite units. Okay, you got your regular army and you got your reserve armies. Okay, that's kind of what it is. And the Most High just picked all those righteous men, okay, and put them in this one nation to be born in this line of Israel. Okay, because reincarnation exists in the scriptures, man. So when a great man or righteous man dieth, whether it be Noah, Enoch, anyone like that, okay, well, Enoch didn't technically die. When these guys come back in that same nation, okay, that's what the nation of Israel is. Okay, a nation full of the righteous. Okay, so when we say only Israel gonna be saved, that's right. And all these great men that you read about in the scriptures prior to the establishment, or before Jacob was named Israel. Okay, I lost my thought. Basically, all these men are of the nation of Israel that were sent into this nation. Okay, now I'm gonna quit talking because obviously I'm losing my train of thought here a bit. Okay, so I'm gonna get Genesis chapter 6 verse 4. Alright, it says there were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that when the sons of God came into the daughters of men. Okay, they're one of the two categories that I mentioned. Sons of God. Well, here it says daughters of men, but obviously the sons of men is another category. Okay, the sons of God is just, again, princes to the king, which is the Most High. Okay, this is meant to be the righteous line, the righteous seed. The sons of God are those righteous. Okay, and it's just the same terminology you read when Jacob is renamed Israel. Okay, it just means son of God pretty much. Okay, more particularly it means prince of power. Okay, prince of the Most High. Right. Genesis 35 and verse 10. That's 10. Right, it says, and God said unto him, thy name is Jacob, thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. Okay, like I said, Israel, son of God, no, they're synonymous. Okay, just that the Most High intended to establish a nation of righteous. Okay, as opposed to having men, just dotted about from a particular lineage. Okay, he was going to make a whole nation like that. Okay. Says, and verse 11, and God said unto him, I am God Almighty, be fruitful, multiply, a nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins, and the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac to thee will I give it, and to thy seed after thee will I give into the land. Okay, because like was mentioned, Abraham never received the land, man. I mean, it wasn't his land. He dwelt around in the land of Canaan, but he never received it. Okay, so how did he receive it? Okay, because the Most High said that he would receive it. Okay, that means he had to have come back, in another lifetime, okay, within the land of Israel, within the nation of Israel. Okay, at some point. Okay, same with Isaac. Okay, because like I said, like the elder's saying, that reincarnation, man, is an important piece of knowledge to have, or is needed or required to understand these scriptures, man, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. These statements here, when the Lord's promising Abraham, wouldn't make sense because Abraham never received the land. Okay, reincarnation is imperative to understanding a lot of these scriptures. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 1. Okay. Chapter 1 verse 5. Okay, it says here, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. So the point that I made earlier about, us being made in the spirit before we even came down here on the earth, okay, this is the scripture showing you that, man. The Most High knew Jeremiah before he was even formed in the womb. Okay, before he even came upon the earth. Why? Because he was made in the spirit beforehand, and the Most High was there. Okay, in his creation. Okay, so that's how. Alright, this is Sirach chapter 24. Verse 8 says, so the creator of all things gave me a commandment, and he that made me caused my tabernacle to rest, and said, let thy dwelling be in Jacob, and thy inheritance in Israel. Okay, this is talking about wisdom. Now, wisdom pertains to the righteous, right? The righteous must have wisdom, right? Okay, but wisdom was set in the nation of Israel. Okay, so all these righteous men would have came through the loins of the Israelites. Okay, at some point or another. Okay, and multiple times. Okay, like I said, those righteous men that you read about before the establishment of Jacob being dubbed Israel and being in the land of Israel, these guys are being taken and taken from that lineage and put them into one singular nation. Okay. It says, he created me from the beginning, before the world, and I shall never fail. In the holy tabernacle I served before him, and so was I established in Zion. Likewise in the beloved city he gave me rest, and in Jerusalem was my power. I took root in an honorable people. Okay, that's the whole nation. Really, we're meant to be a honorable people, man, as a nation. Okay, but we went off from following the laws, statutes, commandments the Most High gave us, man. Okay, all for the extensive purposes of the Most High. Okay, so even in the portion of the Lord's inheritance, okay, this is where wisdom dwelleth. Okay, this is where the righteous come out of. The righteous now come out of the nation of Israel. All the prophets, all the great men come out of Israel. King David, everything comes out of Israel. The righteous come out of Israel. Okay? So, like I said, the Most High just picked the best guys and put them into one nation. Okay? This is Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 7. Okay, so that's why, salvation is only for Israel, because the Most High has collected all the righteous that exist and put them in that nation. Outside the nation of Israel, there are no righteous. The elect are not outside of the nation of Israel. So when the salvation comes, of course, it is only for the Israelites. Okay? Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 7 says, for what nation is there so great who have God is so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon him for.